What's up, East Oakland? Too short. And then Banks, I'm back on this town shit. Your boy Derek Newton. And Rewind. Mob music.
Been the block, 18s bumping in my college drop. Step on the gas, step on the brake. No drinking inside of La Casa, but it's a Friday night, so why bother? Got the Hennessy still in a brown bag. Brick cell phone under the passenger seat. Had to turn it off cause I couldn't get no sleep. Baby mama on the warpath because it's a Friday night and she knows I'm on the air. Tired of standing over that stove, 36,000 watching my paper grow. I ain't tripping, but sometimes the haters come out in flocks, especially when I put Armor Hall on those Vogues. I haven't made it to the sideshow, but they know how the game goes. If your money ain't right, she might not come home tonight. Now this just ain't an Oakland thing, but it's the birth of the game, and I put that on Felix Mitchell, man.
Tinted windows, they can see my face, but they know the block I'm reppin'. They know the weapon is not too far from the Zeniths and Vogues. They know I hang with killers and gorillas, so they watch what they say. It's just a code of the bay. It's just a code of the bay.
The sideshow was about to end, so it's time to hit the speakeasies. The hole in the walls, where if your name ain't on the list, this is one party you might have to miss, where all the top notches go. And if you don't know, you probably won't go. Pimps, players, and hustlers know.
If your hoe chose me, there's no need to mean mug me. That's the underground economic system, and if you ain't got a stomach for pimping, maybe you should exit the side door. Cause these streets ain't got no soft spots for punk niggas and broke hoes. The game only respects cash flow, but if you get smoked on your paper route, the streets quickly forget names. But that's why they call it the game. Keep your head on a swivel, or you might end up dead on arrival at Highland Hospital. You know what it is.
Tinted windows, they can see my face, but they know the block I'm reppin'. They know the weapon is not too far from the Zeniths and Vogues. They know I hang with killers and gorillas, so they watch what they say.
Watch what they say.
It's just a code of the bay.
It's just a code of the bay.
It's just a code of the bay.
When I saw you with him, all I saw was us on our wedding day. And I was so caught up in the way you moved across the avenue, yet I knew you were above my pay grade. See, you were the type that the D-boys showed off around town, you know, with the car parked in the middle of the street, handling business, you hiding behind the tinted windows with Shirley Murdoch as we lay, bumping the trunk of that black International. Saturday nights, you guys are probably on your way, headed to the sideshow. Me, an unexpected drug dealer to this hustling game, but I was desperate and needed you to notice me. So I needed cash fast, so you could see me like you saw the others. And the crazy part is, I don't even know your name. So fate would have it, I bumped into you at the carnival at Fremont High. And that night you weren't with him, your guy. So I took a deep breath and asked you your name. You told me blah, blah, blah. And I wrote down your number when I got home. I placed it on my dresser and 2 weeks passed, and I still hadn't built up the courage to call you. But I heard weeks later your boyfriend killed you that very same night. The night I got your number, because someone said you were talking to me. Damn. Me, an unexpected drug dealer to this hustling game, but I was desperate and needed you to notice me. Yeah. So I needed cash fast, so you could see me like you saw the others. And the crazy part is, I don't even know your name. We all think we have all the time in the world until we lose a loved one. Yet the world gives us a real reality check when death comes knocking at our doors. And we all can't believe when he or she is situated in front of the pew. And maybe it's just me, but this seems like the only time black families get together. And after the service, we hug and kiss and make promises that we will do better. Connecting with each other and staying in touch. Yet a week later, we're all caught back up in our own daily struggle. I hate that death is the only thing that brings us together. I hate our loved ones didn't have life insurance and left us with the burden of burying their bodies. But when they were alive, drove around town in $80,000 cars. You had to depend on family donations and a GoFundMe to pay for their services. Man, we gotta do better. Sometimes when I thumb through our school photos and photo books at Big Mama's house, I often drop tears. We were so young, naive, and thought we would live forever. Yet life moves at an even faster rate in the ghetto with the fight for survival and limited resources. Yeah, we still thrive behind enemy lines, where black bodies are viewed as less than by the system, and sometimes by our own people. But no, just situation can be solved with colorism. So we have to sit with this. And I only hope for the best for all of us. God bless us. I hate that death is the only thing that brings us together. I hate our loved ones didn't have life insurance and left us with the burden of burying their bodies. But when they were alive, drove around town in $80,000 cars. You had to depend on family donations and a GoFundMe to pay for their services. Man, we gotta do better. Hey boy, there ain't no mistaking. You still got my legs shaking with my private parts hotter than the trap house. Magnum condoms decorate the hotel floor like the runway at the Isafo airport. Red eye flight express lane. And you got me checking my phone every 5 minutes, checking for missed phone calls. And on God, you put it down on me so good. I wanted to tell my dude at home, oh baby, I'm so glad you picked up the phone. Didn't want much, just to tell you I love you and I need you. I gotta go now, baby, I just made it home. Boy, you keep my panties wet and you're such a deep threat. And it's crazy how we can fuck for hours with that old school key sweat on repeat. Oh baby, I don't ever want you to stop beating my shit up. Oh baby, I don't want you to stop beating my shit up. Oh baby, I want you to stop beating my shit up. Some people say too much of a good thing can be bad, but you keep my body shaking like that earthquake in '89 in the Bay. And it's safe to say I know you love it too, because after I busted out your car windows that Christmas, you chose to stay with your family. I thought it was over, I thought we was through, but you stayed on top of me. And I learned my lesson, never take for granted a man with good dick. Boy, you got me going crazy. Boy, you think I'm crazy, such a shit. Chasing dream dip, and it's crazy how we fuck for hours. That old school keep sweat on repeat. Oh baby, I don't ever want you to stop beating my shit up. Baby, I I'm not here to praise the game. I'm not gonna shame my mama for never being there for me, because there's three sides to every story, and daddy's gone. So now I can only think how things could have been. Too young to understand why the front door came down at 6 in the morning. And when I got older, I realized domestic violence wasn't the norm in me. Stuck too many hours in them portables, labeled an uneducated misfit. Feel a sweatsuit in the dope spot, the ghetto's Wells Fargo. Street politics suggested I would die before 19. Yeah, like the game, you're supposed to keep your eyes on the product cooking on the stove. And rule number one, no pillow talking with them punk bros. Rinse and repeat, stack your carbon money first. Never lay your head where you keep your bread. And if you understand these introduction to rules, you might survive to see tomorrow in the hood. Rinse and repeat, stack your carbon money first. Never lay your head where you keep your bread. And if you understand these introduction to rules, you might survive to see tomorrow in the hood. Now the ghetto is talking, and the girls are whispering behind closed doors. Brothers love sisters in the spotlight, and some of you sisters are shady too. So let's not get it misconstrued. I don't trust you, I don't trust the connect, and I don't trust anything the streets may provide to me, other than the Glock in my left hand and the bulletproof vest on my chest. The only truths I need that guarantee me a fighting chance. While I'm doing business on these unforgiving streets, East Oakland, the block, and what you gotta understand is I come from the era where the Black Panthers put it down. Yeah, Huey P. Newton still got down in the same city, tried to lift out the mud. So what do you think they'll do to me? I'm just saying, you gotta get it when you can and exit the game accordingly, because these streets have a short memory, and they don't care about nothing but being fed. Just another sister dead, and just another sister. Rinse and repeat, stack your carbon money first. Never lay your head where you keep your bread. And if you understand these introduction to rules, you might survive to see tomorrow in the hood. Yeah. Ghetto love, ghetto hate. Yeah. Ghetto love, ghetto hate. Fino. Girl, all you do is talk about him, and you knew from day one he wasn't your type. The boy ain't got no job, the boy can barely read, but you fell in love with his swag and that cash. Now you mad that he got that other girl in the project pregnant, and your mama told you not to fool with him from the get-go. But you found yourself sneaking out the back door, hooking up with him on those late nights. Now the rumor on the street is you're pregnant too. Even though we ain't cool, I understand, but you knew from day one that was my man. And I don't wanna fight you, but I will. But you know how this shit goes in the hood. I gotta stand up for what's mine, and when I see you, it's on sight. I'm still in love with him, but I hate him at the same time. I can't understand how you told me you love me, but you still be creeping with her. Now she's pregnant too, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I keep telling myself to be strong, but I always find myself back in the bed with you, believing the bullshit you tell me, just because I wanna be in love with you. And I feel like a fool. Ghetto love, ghetto hate. Sometimes I hate to look at my face in anything that casts a reflection in my apartment, but my heart skips a beat. I catch myself always stressing, playing the what if game. What if I would've never kissed him? What if we would've never met that night?
it doesn't matter. I can feel it growing in my stomach, and I can feel what we used to have no longer feels the same. And I know we're sharing you, I know she loves you too, but what's a ghetto mama supposed to do? Girl, you knew he was my man, and true enough, I should be checking him. But you know there's rules to this game, and my man was off limits, but you still let him lay with you in the song on side. I'm still in love with him, but I hate him at the same time. I can't understand how you told me you love me, but you still be creeping with her. Now she's pregnant too, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I keep telling myself to be strong, but I always find myself back in the bed with you, believing the bullshit you tell me, just because I wanna be in love with you. And I feel like a fool. So much for ghetto love, so much for being a single mom in the hood. I was trying to break the cycle, but it's hard doing it by yourself, knowing that you're with her. I don't know. What would you do, boo? What would you do? I'm still in love with it, I'm still in love with him, I'm still in love with it, I can't understand, but you still be creeping with her. Now she's pregnant too, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I keep telling myself to be strong, but I always find myself back in the bed with you, believing the bullshit you tell me, just because I wanna be in love with you. And I feel like a fool. Yeah. Let's ghetto love, baby. Ghetto love, ghetto hate. Ghetto love, ghetto hate. We all caught up in something we can't break free from. Ghetto hate. Ghetto love. Ghetto love, ghetto hate. Ooh, yeah. Look, I done hit you 3 or 4 times. I think you avoiding me, and that's cool. I hope she's everything you ever thought she was, but I'm not gonna trip. You call me when you have to, or should I say when you need me? But it's a cold game when I need you and you can't be found. So it looks like it's gonna be another night with me, my scented candles, and my friend under my pillow. I ain't got no problem pleasing myself. Actually, I enjoy being by myself. It ain't nothing wrong. Sometimes you have to please yourself, squeeze yourself. Then I guess I have to maintain till we find each other again. But until then, my friend under my pillow will just have to do. So many of us get caught up with brothers that we shouldn't even have messed with in the first place. Some of us often get caught up with brothers who have either a woman or wife at home. Maybe some of us just attract what we need. Sometimes it's hard for me to believe every man I meet is attached to the hip with someone else at the house. Well, shit, what can a sister do? I know what I'm doing ain't right, but you like what you like, right? And the other night I love the way you put it down. At my feet pushing the headboard and damn near kicking the ceiling fan. Oh, what a man, but he's just not mine. I know you just left, but I'm ready for round 2. But I guess tonight again, my friend under the pillow will have to do the shit
we do, the shit we need. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and that's what I'm finna do. Oh, baby, I'm missing you. There's not a moonlight, there's not a slow song I listen to that doesn't remind me of you. And I know I'm your side chick, and I would hate to be your wife, knowing that when you leave the house you're laying the pipe down on somebody else. But it is what it is, and this pussy's on the shelf waiting for you. Problem pleasing myself. Oh, actually, I enjoy being by myself. It ain't nothing wrong. Sometimes you have to please yourself, squeeze yourself, and I guess I have to maintain till we find each other again. But until then, my friend under my pillow will just have to do. I ain't gonna lie, boy, you got me seeing dead people. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen my people in weeks now. Too focused on you, boy, you done sent me to the moon and back. In a dark room or any room, when you make love to me, I can never come too soon or come too fast. Hey, boy, you got me spinning like a merry-go-round, and all I want is cotton candy that you get me in and out, pushing me to another dimension. Your hug, your kiss is brown sugar. Girl, talk about what you used to do for them, but they never know the things you do for me behind closed doors. Baby, all I say is I want more, I need more for sure. You are your door, now close the door. No need to do all the talking, we did that on the phone. Just turn off the lights so you can make me moan like you promised, like there is no tomorrow. Had me for 2 hours, and I want you to do whatever it takes to send me to another dimension with your chocolate kisses. Boy, you got me on, and I love it. Yeah, it ain't too many words in the dictionary that can explain how you make me feel. Yeah, and of course it's a big deal. My girl said I'm tripping because I spend all my time talking about you, trying to get to you, running after you, wondering what you're doing, but they don't know the things that you do to me. Boy, I don't know the poison you dealing, but I'm catching feelings every time you touch me, kiss me, take me. Baby, just make me come again, come again. And I hate to see you go, I hate to see you come, but one thing love has shown me that once you find something that tickles your fancy, that does everything you've ever dreamt for, you better hold on. Boy, I know that was a mouthful, but you got me one, and I can't wait till we hook up again. I can't count on hands and fingers how many times you left me in that hotel, laying on them wet sheets. Lord have mercy. No need to do all the talking, we did that on the phone. Just to turn off the lights so you can make me moan like you promised, like there is no tomorrow. Had me for 2 hours, and I want you to do whatever it takes to send me to another dimension with your chocolate kisses. Boy, you got me on, and I love it.
know I've been by myself so long. What used to scare me now provides me strength. This isolation from family and friends in my neighborhood has allowed me to wake up. It has allowed me to take up and find who I am and my purpose. Yeah, sometimes, well, I'll be honest, all the time I deal with survivor's remorse. And of course there's so many of us stuck in the ghetto purely for survival. I've seen so many brothers and sisters lose their life on that dormant slab of concrete that brothers fought and fight over a street, a corner in the most undesirable parts of the ghetto. Fighting for a street they don't own. It's crazy what we do to each other, especially those we consider family members. Now I'm not gonna lie, I have my share of infidelities and things I wish I could take back that I'm ashamed of. But let the one who has not sinned and cast the first stone. So many times I sit at home, wondering, hoping that those who were close to me still remain close to me. But sometimes when we grow apart, those we thought who loved us are the main ones wishing for our downfall. Is it me or is it just I'm talking behind my back? Is it me the one who feels out of place? Is it me who feels like never had a connection with my family? Maybe I'm tripping but the heart tells no lies, and these tears that hit my bedroom floor are my confirmation. I'm here in my flesh alone, yet I beg for God's help, but I've come to the realization He has been with me every step of the way. Now when I go through the old neighborhood, things that seem so big seem so small. I pass by the same liquor stores, the same high school where we play football and where I did poorly in school. How it looks like a rundown ghetto to me now. I go by the liquor store and I see some of my friends doing the same thing they were doing last time. I remember spending time with them, and I'm not the one to judge, but some of them, most of them, fuck it, I'll say all of them that remain in the neighborhood. You could see the wear and tear on their bodies and their broken spirits stare from their bloodshot eyes. Mine are bloodshot red too. I cry, I wonder, but I know now that God spared me. Maybe I was just a reporter, reporting what I saw and what I see, and now I write them to hardcore and R&B, neo soul beats. Maybe that was my purpose, but I cry for them even though they never cried for me. And sometimes we're only as good as our opportunities. Well, that's what my heart tells me. I'm still fucked up though I love y'all though, even though many of you guys never show love for me. Is it me or is it just I'm talking behind my back? Is it me the one who feels out of place? Is it me who feels like I never had a connection with my family? Maybe I'm tripping but the heart tells no lies, and these tears that hit my bedroom floor are my confirmation. Yeah, I'm here in my flesh alone, yet I beg for God's help, but I've come to the realization He has been with me every step of the way. So tired, drinking Hennessy, so tired, sitting